We continue our work, and the topic is results of lawsuit Hlib Holovchenko versus Russia First Channel, and Hlib Holovchenko, Director of Press and Television College, General Producer at TV channel. Take the floor, please. Thank you. Dear colleagues, I'm very pleased to inform you about the results of yesterday's trial in Pechersk court. And the main message that I wanted to share is that yesterday this hearing was tried in the Pechersk court, and the position of the judge was contradictory to the fact that happened on the 30th of March 2014, and our lawyers think that the court ordered us to prove that this this short film was on the air on the Russian TV channel, and the only way to prove that it happened and it was on the in the program of Russian television, it was the that side should prove that this is their short story on TV. So we asked the Russian side to come, that they should provide explanations, and the situation was absurd. The situation around the site of the first channel of Russian Federation, because Pechersk court asked whether we have proof that the site is the property of Russian TV channel, because at the site this trailer is presented, and when we are speaking about dignity, we say that this information should be proved as invalid, and there are three sites: joint stock company, then World Network, and Ukrainian company that has the title the Joint Television Channel. So that the point of our claim is that their actions, the actions of that side, they inflicted damages on our side. So we asked for the first time in 1 year to announce a break, to prove that the official site of the first channel is the property of the first channel of Russian Federation, and this situation is absurd, because in any register and in many documents of the Russian side, it is noted that this is the official site of the first channel of Russian Federation. And our arguments on that this site, or the site of the Pechersk suit, for example, maybe it belonged to some other structures, and this is also absurd. So the situation is absolutely irrelevant. So the court didn't support the position of the citizen of Ukraine, Holovchenko, and wants to get proofs that are absolutely clear, that those people who saw those mass media that wrote and presented materials, printed materials, and through internet, and also that they also pointed out in their materials. So they say that this is not a proof. And we address to our colleagues, journalists, that this situation can happen with any person in the world. So they say that they use our images like in fiction, And they say that they didn't mention my name in this trailer, but just showed my photos. But it's not appropriate. I'm a public person, and I don't want my image to be shown in some programs. So after 1 year and 7 months, we are in the situation where we should return to the very start and again gather evidence that are enough, that is proved by the sites, that this we can easily prove that this trailer was on the air, and many people in Ukraine saw it. And also, they said that there was a court decision of appeal court on the 25th of March, and if Russian side proves in Pechersk's court, then they can win in the Council on Radio and TV National Council of radio channels. So they don't even know the title of this constitutional body that regulates the TV sphere. So we see that if we lose, the next step will be losing that they will restart this broadcast. So we should use the experience of Ukraine and forbid the broadcast of Russian channels in Europe and in the world, because their system does not bear responsibility for their content, and it is very clearly shown in our example. Thank you. And the only question, why did Pechersk court present such a position? What are the motives? Many times during a long time, during a court hearing, we asked for a break in hearing, and then they said, why didn't you concentrate your attention on one of the companies, and there's a special network. One creates news, the next one broadcasted worldwide. This is First Channel worldwide network, and national representative does not carry any responsibility for the content of the program that is made in Russia. So Putin can order to make any news, and this news can be distributed throughout the world, and no one will be responsible for this. And for mass media, we say this and provide this information. And we said to the judge that there's a situation that if you claim against the third, they all say that it's not them. And Russian channel just tell that it's not them, and they don't have any relation to it. So childish position towards the problem. And we didn't expect that this will be done the question was that we said that there was a moral damage. If you don't have leave, you don't have a check for medicines, or for example, you don't have a prescription. And I said, no, I was feeling concerned about it, and the difference is between Ukraine and Russia. here we speak about dignity and honor of the journalist, and it's much more important than sick leave or medicines. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. There's a break in hot hearing until 30th of November, and we are going to prepare well to this hearing, and we will find new proofs, and our lawyers, and they already can prove that this site belonged to first channel of Russian Federation. Thank you. Thank you. Colleagues, our next briefing is at 11 o'clock.
Абсолютно чудово.